Yo.
You can't walk very far in these parts without being greeted with a War Eagle. And boy, do they hope it will be a joyous one today. Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium and the home of the Auburn Tigers. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the
Old
Auburn
Diana
Tigers.
Eagle.
48 Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So the Missouri Tigers offense will take the first swing of the game. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind building your attack around the running game, guys.
And he's a grown man. There's no doubt about it. This offense runs through him. Everybody gets their emotion, and everything is built on him and around him.
And everybody knows this guy's going to touch the football, and still, defenses can't stop him. He can run through tackles and make big things happen.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
The Tigers will snap it on first and 10. The give to the single back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Looking for a man. It's Glover. It's complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. These guys... performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. They just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit, yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in third down when you know the ball's going to come out fast.
Oh, no!
Understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the fourth down.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed give-me fourth down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. He's looking to throw it. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Wow, you usually don't get that wide open in the end zone. If that ball comes in like that, that's a play the receiver has just got to be able to make for his team.
Dialing up a second down pass play. And the
Wowzers.
quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. I had a touchdown and my guy dropped it on me.
Weren't able to get a touchdown on that first down play. Now giving up a negative play on second down. You better be very careful about this third down play.
Yeah, this sucks.
Third
and goal from the 12 now.
Back to throw, it's Glover. He's got it on the run. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those third down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up in the rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution.
Touchdown, Missouri!
Got it, baby. Got it. It fucking worked. We got it.
6 on the board.
Hey, man, if we're going to show up here and play this game, we're not kicking field goals early. We didn't come here to just lay up. They drive the field. They get it down 4th and goal. Field goal would have been easy. Head coach decides to go for it. The offense pays off the decision with a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tigers offense will go to work for the first time. A big challenge for both of these quarterbacks, Jesse, is dealing with a ball-hawking free safety on the other side.
Oh, you're right, Reese. QBs better be good with their eyes. Better not stare down wide receivers in this one, because if you float the ball down the middle of the field, that's getting picked.
And these guys are going to be right in the middle of the field, flying all over the field, and quarterbacks will make sure that they are locked in and not throwing the ball near those guys.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Snagged on the outside, it's Perkins. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They've changed into the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Running it back, it's Wiggins. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking downfield, it's Glover. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third.
I just threw a pick 6.
Trying to take it back.
Oh!
All
right, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I just delivered a bad ball. I watched it. I watched it the whole way in. I gotta get it back. Gotta get it back. We gotta get going. I blew it, man. I fucking blew that one. I just threw a pick 6. I knew it as soon as I. That's all right. That's okay. We're gonna. Oh man, I shouldn't have done this.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
I can't believe I just made that big of a mistake again.
Bring it out to the 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Well, the good news
I don't play well, man. I just don't play well anymore. I'm not good at this game anymore.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here.
Oh, why?
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback will audible. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Gets it to the back.
Walkers.
Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field.
I had him, man. It should be fucking 14-0, dude.
He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. It's Glover. He's got his man. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Missouri comes to the line with another 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. 2nd and short now after that completion.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. trying to cap this drive with the pass. Good timing on the quick out. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah,
and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
Okay, there we go, boys. Hillis gets a touchdown. Let's fucking go. His first of his career. #1 fucking recruit.
The old scoop and score.
Gonna be a 4-year starter. Let's go. 4-year starter at fucking DT.
Not only forcing the turnover, but getting points out.
Let's go, Lily girl. Let's go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Virginia Tech is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Michael Vick should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got the back over the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He's got it down the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it.
No, lay down, Will. It's okay.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Trying to get to it. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Wiggins. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize.
And the ball is intercepted. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Missouri! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
This offense has a second down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
This defense will try to keep everything in front. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Quickly out to the tight end. Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the first down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now to being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Let's it fly.
No idea.
Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The give to the back.
Oh.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
A lot of mistakes. Made a lot of defensive errors. They just
Second half can really change everything for a team.
you gotta calm down.
First half,
Got it done. It's okay.
It looked like it was
Okay.
Now you're starting to get it turned around.
Very good drive by them. That was a very, very good drive by them. That was a well-sustained drive. They've moved the ball efficiently. We're gonna try to respond here and
It'll be a touchback.
give them a taste of their own medicine. We've had a lot of sustained drives too. We just made one less mistake than them.
Going up top on first down. Gonna take a shot. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
Incomplete. What a hit.
Jarred loose by the hit. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's complete. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Okay, that's all right. That's all right. We let them get it. It's okay. 3rd and 14, they got it. The pressure didn't get home. The pressure hasn't gotten home in a while, actually.
You want to make sure to maximize those types
after those first couple drives when our defense just absolutely dominated them. Our pressure hasn't gotten home, and our coverage hasn't been able to compete. Like, it's...
options on 2nd and 4. Trying play action. Throwing right.
Look at the soft spots in this zone.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
All right, so pressure's not working. Coverage isn't working.
You got to find a guy that you can throw it to. Catch the ball consistently.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out fast. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got a man.
Probably. I can't cover everybody.
He was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. 1st down to start the drive after the break. They'll run play action. Slings it downfield. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. He'll just keep slinging it. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it.
Okay.
Touchdown, Tigers.
He was wide open, and I guess that's because I shaded underneath, but I don't know. This team's good. This team's good. This quarterback, who's not very good, is absolutely torturing us.
That's what leads to nice touchdowns.
Fucking torturing us.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great.
Oh, lordy, 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 lordy.
The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying
I throw another
dividends
fucking
now
pick
in the game.
6 and right back in it.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Looking for a man. It's Glover. Release to the back.
Oh!
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
We know this guy's a weapon.
It's okay. That's okay. We can overcome that. We can overcome that. It's just a bad... No, we can't. No, we can't. No, we cannot. And this game is not over, folks. This game is not over, folks. We are only up 14 points. We haven't been able to stop them all half, and they just completely shut us down because the running back dropped the ball. Because my receiving back dropped the ball on what could have been a first down. Okay, let's go, boys. Do it on defense, son. We're going to do it on defense. Do it on defense, boys.
How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yes, they did. They carved us the fuck up. There he goes.
Delivered the goods. Great job of taking apart the defense on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
After the short completion, do they go for the big one on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
And on that out route third down, guys, you just want to see a little bit better execution. You want to see more depth on the route. You want to see a little bit more of an accurate throw so he doesn't have to come back and fight for it, so that we can pick up the first down a lot easier. A little bit better by the quarterback and receiver, and as a result, they do get the catch, but it sets up fourth and short.
I don't know. We were dominating this game, and then all of a sudden things changed. All of a sudden things changed, and it got really ugly really fast.
Red zone. If I'm on the one,
pick up the ball! Oh, hey, no!
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it.
I know, him recovering that would have been fucking awesome.
Still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Okay, 3rd and 14, boys, please.
College football just made his first catch in this big of a game. You've got to give the defense tons of credit. They've had a plan for him. They've limited him, and that's why they're going to win.
Pressure comes.
Got him!
And the quarterback is snowed under. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
I don't know.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately
Here we go. Good job, boys.
keep that drive going.
Good job, boys.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They pull him down.
Are you kidding?
A 4-yard gain down to the 24.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. To the air, it's Glover.
Uh-oh.
Finds his big tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On second down, they'll take to the air. They're working that left side. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll try to run for it. Touchdown Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Missouri, 42, Auburn, 21.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when...
Sends it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pocket starts to collapse. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd down, going up top.
There it is. Run it back in.
Takes it the other way.
Go.
Touchdown, Missouri. How about that defense?
Let's go.
Like that.
Let's go.
It looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, that sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet and not remember it.
Not a bad game, boys. One bad mistake, let up a good drive, and made one bad mistake on offense. But, I mean, really, that's outside of that one bad mistake on offense, I played pretty fucking good.
They've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. You know, 7 weeks, obviously.